everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I have got a big W haul that I thought I would share with you. So for anybody who doesn't know what Big W is, it's a bit of like a kind of Wilko, maybe like Home Bargain type thing. It's a subsidiary of Woolworths and they sell pretty much everything from like clothes, books, kitchen stuff, food, like literally you name it, they've got it. So I've done a bit of a haul today and just thought I would share that with you. So I think I spent about $130 or so, but I think for everything I got, that was pretty good value. So I started off in like the kind of Toiletries makeup section. There was a few little bits I had to pick up and then a few bits that I saw and then I had to pick up. You know what it's like. But first things first, and something I'm actually really excited about, is this By Nature kind of sampler skincare set. So this I think was on offer for just over $10 and you get 4 different products in here. I suppose it's a really good way to try out their range and try out their products. I do already actually have their gel facial cleanser, which I know I absolutely love, but really excited for these other 3 products as well. So also in here is a brightening pink clay mask. There is an exfoliating facial scrub and a hydrating and replenishing daily facial moisturizer. So they're all kind of travel size, so they'll obviously be perfect for taking away with you if you're traveling, and just obviously trying out without buying a full-size version first and then finding out that, you know, it just doesn't get on with you. So this is the gel facial cleanser that I do already have in full size. These are all cruelty-free and vegan and made from like natural ingredients. I think they're actually from New Zealand, but it's not too far from here. The other thing, that's the little facial scrub. So it looks really nice. It's pink clay, rose water, strawberry seeds and kawa extract. So that sounds interesting. The daily facial moisturizer looks quite similar to the cleanser. It's got hyaluronic acid in it and some other bits and pieces. And then this is the little tub of the clay mask. So that looks really nice. It's all nicely sealed up and everything. And looks like that and smells really gorgeous. It smells really like nice and natural, so really can't wait to get all of this tried out. So the next couple of things I did actually want, and it was some more face wipes. So I picked up 2 packs of these because these were actually on clearance to $1, and these are their toning facial cleansing wipes with vitamin E, and you get 25 wipes in a packet and they're all cruelty free as well. So I haven't tried these specific ones, but they had some other ones. I think they were like cucumber face wipes, which is the ones that I was hoping to get, but they didn't have them. They just had these on clearance, so I'm sure these will be absolutely fine, and for $1 I could not pick them up really. Next up, just picked up this Nivea deodorant. This is their double effect one. This is the one that I pretty much always get, and I've nearly finished my other one, and again I think it was on offer, maybe like 20-30% off, and just thought I would get that. So the next thing I picked up from Big W is this Dettol hand soap. So this is their soft on skin, hard on germs liquid hand wash, and is in the fragrance vanilla and orchid. Haven't tried this one. I can't remember what hand soap you've got at the moment. It's not a Dettol one. I think it is a different one, and I just always find this so handy to just have in the bathroom, obviously, so you can wash your hands and everything. And I do like a vanilla-y fragrance. I'm sure this is going to be really nice, and the fact that it says it's soft on skin as well, because I find sometimes if you wash your hands too much, especially if your skin is like a bit sensitive, they just make your hands dry out a bit too much. But this one does look and sound like it's going to be okay and not leave me with like dry, crusty hands after washing them a million times. Next up, I actually picked up a couple of makeup bits, because this again was one of the sole purposes of going to Big W, was to pick up some new foundation, and I wasn't 100% sure like what brands of foundation they stocked there or like how much it was going to be, because I'm still using my couple of foundations that I've got left from the UK. But I was very pleasantly surprised, because they have Rimmel there, and Rimmel is like one of my favorite foundation brands, and they have the actual favourite foundation of mine in there, and it is the Rimmel 25-hour lasting finish foundation, and this is in the shade Ivory. And this was actually on offer. I think it was like 40% off, down from maybe like $20 to like about $11, which I thought was a really, really good price, because I'm sure when I would buy this in the UK it would be like over £10. So this is pretty much half price. So I was very, very pleased to see that, because my current foundation situation is pretty dire. And then the other thing I really needed, but I wasn't again 100% sure what brands they were going to be, what specific products, but I really needed a new brow mascara. I've currently been using the MUA Cosmetics one, which I got from Superdrug like way back, but again in the Rimmel section, again 40% off, they had this wonderful brow mascara. So this is a 24-hour waterproof brow mascara with fibers, and this is in the shade dark brown, and I think this was maybe like $9 or something. And the one I was using had fibers in, it was dark brown, but it was obviously different brand, it's from MUA, and I just thought for the price and the fact that I do like Rimmel products, everything I've ever used from there has been really good, I thought I would give that one a go. So yeah, just literally waiting for the last tiny bit of my other one to finish, and then I can move on to this one. And then my last kind of like toiletries bit is just this like mega pack bag of razors. This was I think like $7.50, but you do get 15 in there, and I really do like these Bic disposable razors. They're pretty much the ones I would always use, and I've been using some other ones that I think came from maybe like, I don't know if they're like Tesco's own, or they just weren't the Bic ones, and they just are not it, and probably a bit too much information. But obviously it's hot here, you're wearing shorts all the time, so you can't really get away with like not shaving your legs. So the fact that I now have some decent razors, I'm feeling pretty like optimistic about that. And then the next item I got from Big W is again something that I actually really, really wanted to get, but it's kind of different to the one I wanted to get. Like I had a little look online, couldn't find what I wanted, but found this, which I think is actually better. And it's probably a bit random, but I bought myself a jigsaw puzzle. This is obviously 1,000 pieces, and this is like the scene, which I think is quite fun. Initially online I'd had a look, and they had some like nice kind of landscape ones for about $8 or $9, but I couldn't find them actually in there. And then found this one that was like $11, so it wasn't really that much more, but I think the picture is really fun. I get annoyed with a jigsaw puzzle if you've got like too much of one colour, so I'm actually thinking it's a bit of a blessing in disguise they didn't have the landscapes, because thinking back they probably would have had like a lot of big blocks of colour, and that's when I kind of lose motivation to do them. But I really love doing jigsaw puzzles. I think that they're really therapeutic, and obviously like when we had the cats with us, setting up a jigsaw puzzle was never the easiest of tasks. So although obviously very sad that they're not here with us, I've got this huge big desk space, and I never need to use it all for my laptop and studying and everything, so I know I can get my jigsaw puzzle set up, like chip away at it, do a little bit, leave it, like do a little bit more and come back to it. But one thing I have also actually just noticed on here that I didn't notice in the shop is that it's got these 3 sloths in the corner here, and anyone who knows me will know that sloth is my absolute favourite animal ever, and I can't believe I didn't notice that when we were in the shop. But really excited to get this started. It's probably like the biggest distraction from uni work ever, but everyone needs to have a break, and there's probably worse things I could be doing than doing a jigsaw puzzle. So also in my Big W haul, there's a couple of other like little random bits that I got, but so the first thing, like the millionth thing, was this bath mat, which is one of those like bobbly ones. It is so soft, and then it's got kind of like the gummy-ish bottom, so it doesn't like slide around the bathroom floor. But we've been using these bath mats that are like the tiniest things ever, and just really frustrating because you use them once and they're like soaking wet and just are not it. So splashed out I think like $10 or something on this one, and I really like the colour. We've got blue towels, so it will definitely go with that. It feels very soft, and yeah, it just looks like it's gonna absorb water but not be saturated after literally having one shower. They did have a whole range of different colours. They had, I think, like a teal colour, like an orangey rust colour, I think like black and white. So yeah, really pleased with that, and it was again something that I wanted to get before obviously going to Big W. And the next thing that I'll just sort of hide behind is this 2-pack of medium pillows, and they're pretty good size, feel like a good firmness. These were only, I think, $10 for the 2-pack, and we obviously already do have pillows, but when we first moved here we bought like the cheapest pillows, and now that we've been here for like a couple of months, they're just getting a bit thin. Obviously, like, you can tell that they're a cheap pillow, and thought we would just upgrade our pillows to something a bit nicer. They definitely feel a bit like firmer and just a bit more long lasting, I think, than the ones we've previously got, and they were still fairly, well, yeah, they were still pretty inexpensive. So looking forward to obviously testing out my new pillow when I go to sleep tonight. I was also hoping to get like a good selection of like chocolates and lollies and other treats. Well, actually I was kind of hoping they were still going to have a few Easter bits in, but they had absolutely nothing, which I was really surprised about, and there was pretty much nothing else on offer apart from like a few bits. So didn't get a lot of chocolate or lollies, didn't go too wild, just picked up 2 things from there. So the first thing is these Sours Tangy Randoms, and I'm guessing they're going to be a bit like Tang Fastics. I think there's like some foamy ones, some jelly ones, some gummy ones. These were on offer. I've never tried these, but have tried a few different lollies from Allen's. I think we've had like the party mix and like the snakes and everything. So I'm sure they will be really nice, and I'm always a big fan of a gummy sweet anyway. And the next thing was kind of a toss up between getting this or getting something else. So the something else was a big box of Cadbury's favourites, which they do, I think, in about 4 or 5 different varieties now. It's kind of like a box of like miniature heroes, that kind of thing, but with slightly different chocolates in than you'd see in a box of heroes. And then the other option was to get a box of roses, which were also half price. So I actually opted to go for the roses, and we have had these once before. I think maybe last time we came on holiday here, or maybe even the time before, and we took them back to the UK with us, and we like saved them for ages. Obviously they were still in date when we ate them, but I thought now that we can just readily get them whenever we want, I will not delay having these. So they are completely different to the Cadbury roses that you can get in the UK. There is completely different flavours in here. They are all wrapped quite interestingly. So you've got classic milk, hazelnut swirl, vanilla nugget or nougat, classic caramel, hazelnut cream crisp, white raspberry, Turkish delight, not a huge fan, dark mocha nougat, caramel deluxe, and peppermint cream crunch. So really outstanding selection, and just really so different to the Cadbury's roses that obviously we were used to getting back in the UK. And then the last few bits in my Big W haul are just like a few clothing bits. So Tim actually did get himself a couple of bits, but I'll just show you them anyway. So he just got this pair of black like chino shorts. He needed to get some new ones. These were like $12. Look nice and comfy. Obviously it's still very hot even though it's autumn, so still pretty much living in shorts. So he got those, and he also got this very cool looking t-shirt, which I think is really really fun. So it's got like this shark on and surfer, and I just think it's really fun. And I think this was supposed to be like $8, but when I had a look at the receipt after we'd been to Big W, it scanned through at $3, which is absolutely insane for this t-shirt. Like, it's a really nice quality t-shirt. The colour's really cool. Obviously it's got all this like stuff printed on it. It's not even like it's just a plain blue t-shirt. So I'm sure, yeah, he's very pleased with that because that's what he picked out. I don't know whether we'll try and go back and like get some more and see if they scan through at $3 as well. And then there's just a couple of clothing bits that I bought, which are probably quite boring really, but the first thing was I got this pair of black trousers. It's just a second pair of work trousers. They're just like jersey kind of stretchy trousers with pockets, like elasticated waistband, and I think they're $15. Yeah, $15, and I've got these already for work. I mean, I can obviously wear them other times. They're just black trousers with pockets in them, obviously go with everything, but I just thought if I was ever working like a few shifts in a row or a couple of shifts in a row, or I got like rained on or something on the way back, then I've almost got like a backup second pair of trousers. I don't have to keep like washing them like frantically every time that I need them. So got those. And then the last thing I got is just this pair of like black, like they're like jogger short materials, got nice pockets. I did actually get these in the men's section because I do find with women's shorts they can be a bit short and I don't want to wear like really short shorts. These were just from like their basics range and these were $12. They did have them actually in I think grey and maybe like blue and black in their basics range, but just thought black would go with pretty much everything. Good pockets. That's probably the other plus side of like men's shorts, is that you get a deep pocket. You know what it's like in women's trousers and women's shorts, you just get the most tiniest pocket ever. So yeah, really pleased with those. They'll go with everything, comfy for just lounging around in and just yeah, chilling out in. So that was everything that I picked up in my big W haul, and I think bearing in mind this came to, as I said, about $130, I'm really pleased with everything that I bought. There's obviously a few long-term items like clothes and pillows and bath mats and things like that, and just picked up a few essentials that I needed, and obviously picked up a couple of things that maybe I didn't need, but you know, you got to treat yourself. So I really hope that you enjoyed seeing everything that I bought from Big W. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.